Hello there, my beautiful Gemini friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. All right, everyone, get ready for the love portal that is going to be open and active on June the 6th. Now, in numerology, the number 6 is the vibration of love. And what this portal is doing is activating our heart center. It gives us an opportunity to express ourselves in the energy and essence of love. Now, this isn't just romantic love. This is soul nourishing love, the kind of love that heals and connects. It's unconditional love. That's what we have access to. And this portal is going to open on June the 6th, but it's going to be active for 6 days after that. So we have a full week, almost a full week, to embrace and apply this energy in our lives. So I wanted to see what Spirit wanted to share with you today around this energy. So let's pull some cards and get right into it. All right, Gemini, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants you to hear around this 6-6 portal. So we're going to start with an Enchanted Forest Oracle card. This is a card's energy that Spirit would like you to carry with you. So we are getting soul awakening. You, my friends, are moving through a soul awakening, and you're definitely going to feel it, especially if you're connecting with the image of this card. So the message here is you are quite irresistible when your mind and heart pulse in the same rhythm. Why spend your days fighting yourself? You have better things to do. So once again, you are quite irresistible when your mind and heart pulse in the same rhythm. Why spend your days fighting yourself? Because you have better things to do here, Gemini. Okay, we have a soul awakening that is happening, and this is something that you're not meant to fight or resist. Rather, they want you to sit in this and allow it to free you from the things that are meant to melt away. Okay, things that you have been carrying for far too long. There's a major transformation I'm seeing here within this card's energy. The phoenix rising from the ashes. I'm also seeing forest fires coming in as a sign, like this is a forest, and I feel, to me, this looks like the forest has been burnt to the ground, and we have this beautiful angel that has risen from the ashes. This is what was formed through everything burning. So yeah, it's just a powerful energy. Butterflies are coming in as signs for you as well. You might be seeing butterflies around you. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is such a beautiful energy for you, Gemini. This is letting me know that you're very grounded right now in your life's experience. There's a lot of growth that is happening. I feel that this month of June is going to be a huge opportunity for you to actually experience a lot of growth and love in your life. The love that you're putting into the things that you want to see growth in, that love is going to come back to you through those things in the biggest way possible. So get ready for this. Queen of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands. We have something new coming in. You also experiencing something new with the way that you go about things in your life, go about a certain specific thing. This is what I'm getting here. You taking a new kind of action. Now, this is an actionable card. You're meant to be active in your life's experience right now, active in expressing your love and sharing your love with others. Okay, so this is where it is opening a door. This portal is actually activating the energy of love within this Ace of Wands. And look at this, the Two of Wands. So beautiful energies. I see you moving in a new direction. I don't know if you're actually moving homes. Maybe you're moving to a new city. Maybe you're moving across the world, or you're traveling. This is coming in as a confirmation for some of you, but whatever this new move is, or this new direction that your life is taking, the world is in your hands. You are the co-creator of that experience. So this is where Spirit wants you to choose what kind of energy you are going to show up in the experience that you, my friends, are creating for yourself. Okay, so I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And I love it when you share with me how these cards' energies show up for you in your own life. Okay, so yeah, we all live a different life experience, and these cards are going to show up for us differently in our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, so those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. All right, so yeah, I'm seeing your world changing here, Gemini. I feel you're going through a major soul awakening. So the way that your life is right now is going to be completely different. And I feel this month of June, July, and August are where you're going to experience these big, big awakenings happening. This is energies in your soul that are waking up. Maybe you have an idea, or you felt like you need to live life like this, or you're just stepping into your own essence this month. It's starting this month. I feel it's already begun, and it's because you're focusing on you. And this has to do with an opportunity that is allowing you to live life, or a lifestyle that you have been wanting to create for a very long time. So Archangel Michael is here as well. I keep seeing him up in my vision. And I've got the name Archangel Michael. It even looks like Michael, M-I-C-H-A-L, is coming up. So maybe that is a name, even the name Michael is coming through, but I feel Archangel Michael is here protecting you and guiding you at this time. So whatever it is that you're working on right now, Gemini, know that there's a lot of abundance that is tied to this energy. This is abundance because you're the one that's showing up for it. I'm seeing you showing up every day for something and putting your energy into it, giving it what it needs through you. And I'm seeing this garden, like you're turning it into a beautiful, abundant garden. There's like a bounty full of blessings within what you are creating right now. And you're seeing this in your life and something that you are doing. There's something that you're doing in your life that is bountiful right now. Bountiful blessings. What is this in your life? You can share with me in the comment section below. There's an opportunity here with this that is going to grow into something really big. And I feel that this is a path that you're not aware of yet. Like you can't see what this is. It isn't clear for you. It might look a certain way and you might follow that path, but I feel that is actually leading you down a few different steps. And it's because of this, soul awakenings. You're going through incremental soul awakenings. So this is reminding me of when I first started working from home. Like when I decided to work from home, that was the intention. That was my dream. I didn't know what that looked like. So I feel whatever this is, the Ace of Wands, it's coming in as something that you might not see clearly yet, but you can definitely feel it. You're putting the energy towards it. That is the opportunity this queen is holding. There's a lot of gold and yellow in this card. So some of you might be seeing a lot of gold or yellow, or wearing a lot of gold or yellow. The energy of light. You might be seeing fire as well. And this is why I was getting forest fire here. Or you're finding that you're more in the forest, like you've been going out for walks. Maybe you started doing some sort of like crunch, like, you know, some of us that walk upstairs in the woods, or you're hiking more. Like, I don't know what this is, but I'm seeing you changing your lifestyle, an opportunity to really center yourself and figure out, okay, what is it that I need to do to take care of myself and how to create the life I desire. So what I'm seeing here is you planting a seed in your life. And they're showing me somebody that is just like myself. When I first started working from home, I didn't know what that looks like until I started going down that path and exploring. I started with numerology first, and I did that, studied that. And, you know, I was going to do a bunch of stuff with that. And then I kind of didn't feel it anymore. So I was like, okay, so then what else can I do? I put a lot of energy into that. So it felt like, you know, like, what am I even doing? Right. But I just trusted, and I went along to human design. Then I went into astrology, and then it was tarot, and tarot just naturally came through. And it was just, so I feel these are the kind of experiences some of you are having. You're being led down this incremental path, and it's leading you towards what is actually meant for you, something that resonates with you and your heart center. That's the activation that this portal is bringing in for you. And I'm just going to move these cards here and just lay these all down nicely. Yeah, I feel that you're ready. Like, you are ready right now, and you've done a lot of healing, a lot of work on your soul, right? You have been doing this, whether you know this or not, Gemini, you have been working on yourself. And I feel that Spirit has been guiding you. Like, you have a very strong intuition. And I feel you're following your intuition, like something is calling you towards it. And again, this is you planting that seed to actually nurture whatever this is for you, to nurture it and to actually give it the light it needs, give it the water that it needs, right? This is you, this is your internal garden is what they're saying here. So self-care, self-love is important. And if anyone makes you feel like, if someone's there trying to dim your light right now, you have an opportunity to plant that seed of not allowing, like putting a healthy boundary up. Right, this is a seed that I'm planting for this boundary that is going to come up here and block the energy of judgment, right? Or, you know, naysayers or whatever it is. It's you choosing to not give that energy power by not taking it personally. It's like, sure, that's your own opinion. That's what you think. That's not what I think. And I'm going to stay in my own vibration and frequency, right? So this is what they're calling you to do here as you're moving through this. You're blazing through, like, I don't know what this is, but it feels like you're creating a trail. You have the energy of the Pathfinder, and the wolf is coming through right now as well. Okay, so this is, and you know, it's the soul awakening. Oh my gosh, these cards are so hard to get off the table here. The soul awakening card is incredibly powerful because I'm getting the dark night of the soul energy, and I'm seeing some of you that have gone through an experience. I'm getting someone that's burnt out, someone that is finally at, like, you're just, okay, it's time for that change. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to step into my power. I'm ready to whatever this is. Like, I'm seeing you, you know, it's like you're just surrendering. It's a major surrender that is happening. Making the choice and committing to, you know, whatever it is that Spirit is calling you to do here. So I feel there's a lot of heaviness, a lot of burdens, a lot of different things that you have walked through and are now burning away off of you. And it's painful. It doesn't feel good for some of you, right? And for others, it's just very healing. It's regenerative energy. So now we have this clean, fresh energy. And here I feel that Spirit is calling you to take your light, take that wand. It's yours. This is your energy. Let's take that and do what we can. It's like a magic wand, right? They're showing me somebody with a magic wand and going abracadabra and making something happen, but this is your energy. They want you to visualize what it is that you are now going to create on this path. Like, I feel you're seeing this vision, and it's all about taking the action, and you're in alignment. So what's happening is you're visualizing it. This is in your mindscape. This is you, you know, being inspired by Spirit, and it's coming through inspiration or ideas, or there's something that is making sense to you right now that is now connecting with your heart center. And this is what's being activated, is the heart center. And you're feeling a lot of different things, and I feel that you're wanting to take action on it. And this is the Ace of Wands, is that action. You're finally putting the energy into this. There's passion, there is love, there is fire here. I'm just seeing you creating, and I'm seeing you making things happen, Gemini. You are taking, it feels like the Fool card is coming through, and I'm getting Taurus's energy. Taurus just had the Fool card. So I feel maybe you have Taurus somewhere in your birth chart. Perhaps there's a Taurus energy around you, or they're wanting you to stabilize and ground yourself at this time and connect to the earth as you are taking action, rooted, staying rooted in the ground. You don't have to rush. This energy sometimes feels like it's rushed. And Gemini, I know that sometimes we like to rush. So I'm the type of person, I'm a Gemini sun and Gemini rising, so double Gemini here. When I take action, I take it quickly. And that's just me. And that's because it feels right to me. And I've been doing this my entire life, moving like this, using my intuition and just making choices and decisions that I know are in alignment with where I'm trying to go in my life. And sometimes I don't even know where that is, but I know it's in a place that's not what I'm experiencing. So yeah, I make decisions quickly, but when I do make those decisions, I lay everything out in the open for myself. So I actually, you know, if it's something that works out in a positive way, great. But I like to take a look at all the negatives that can happen. And I just lay it all out on the table, like this can happen, this can happen, this can happen, this can happen. Quickly I move through that, all right, and you know, and then I'm just like, okay, I'm cool with all of that happening. I'll figure it out. Now that I know that these things can happen, I'm good. I can go ahead and make this decision. And if there's something there that bothers me, then I don't make that decision. Then I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to say no to this thing and we'll figure something different out. So I feel some of you are making decisions or you're seeing a path. And this is where Spirit wants you to trust your gut, trust your instincts, trust your intuition. And if something feels off, they want you to research it a little bit. Maybe you don't have enough information, or there's something that you're not seeing and you need to do a little bit more digging around it. Or maybe it isn't right for you, and maybe just wait a little bit and just see kind of what happens with it, right? You don't have to rush into anything that doesn't feel right for you. And right now, they want you to follow your heart. This is why we have this portal. It's activating the heart center because you're meant to take heart-centered action. So you want to set those intentions and have a goalpost for yourself. Have some sort of a destination point, but also be aware of an experience that doesn't feel in alignment with you. And, you know, sometimes we get into these energies where we don't have a goalpost or we don't have, you know, a vision of where we're headed. So we get caught up in these energies that feel comfortable, but they're discomfort. They're full of a lot of discomfort, but we kind of settle in those energies. I feel it's now like that energy. If something is like shifting and moving, I feel you need a change. This is what it is. Like there's some sort of a change coming in and you've been picking up on it. You're vibing with it. So you're allowing things to unfold. You're walking down the path and it's just unfolding for you. And here it is, the Two of Wands. So what's happening for you is something that is just out of your wildest dreams. Like whatever it is that Spirit is taking you to right now that you're being guided towards, I don't think you can actually see this yet. Maybe, you know, you could see the physical form of something, but you don't know the actual energy and what's going to form and how this energy is going to change your life. Because it's changing it in the most, I feel in the wildest, most positive way. And I feel those of you that are wanting to be or desiring to be in the limelight, perhaps you want to be seen for your talents, your abilities, or something that you're sharing, something that you're selling, whatever this is, like an online presence. I'm seeing this as a real possibility for you. And perhaps this is something that's been in your mind, an opportunity that's presented itself, or you're creating it for yourself and you're going to take that first action, like you're going to make your first video. And then you find yourself posting it online, and then you find yourself in that routine and doing it regularly, showing up, and your world changes from that. Right? YouTube is really interesting because it's different for everyone. Everyone has a different journey. And it's the way that you show up in it. You know, it takes a lot. YouTube is a lot of work. It is not easy. It is a business, especially if that's how you're running it. And I feel for some of you, YouTube's coming up here. Some of you wanting to, you know, get out of building someone else's dream and building your own dream. This is what I'm doing for myself. When I first decided, like, since I was like 16 years old, I've always wanted to have my own business. I've always wanted to create my own abundance. And this queen is creating her own abundance. Okay, so this is why I'm getting YouTube or social media or like some sort of an online business. And I feel that you're going to find yourself within this space and actually being successful, but you have to go through the whole entire process of it. And sometimes that can be very lengthy. It can be exhausting. You have to put a lot of energy, but again, that is the process, right? So, you know, understanding that, you know, when I first started YouTube, I was like, I don't know anything about YouTube. You know, I'm starting from scratch, but I have an opportunity that I created for myself to actually change my world and step into this place where I'm creating for myself. I'm creating my dreams and not someone else's dreams. I've always had this idea in my mind and I'm now taking the action on it. I've always taken action on it. So throughout my life, I have had other businesses which didn't work out, and that's okay, right? I never was hard on myself when I failed at something. I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm going to have to move on to something else and try something else because this isn't working, right? So yeah, I feel your world is about to change in a big, big way here. June is going to be the month that sets everything off for you. And this 6/6 portal is actually bringing in the energy of divine alignment. It is activating your heart center, so the things that you're passionate about. So if you're feeling like doing things that bring you excitement and joy, do more of those in your life, Gemini. Follow where Spirit is taking you. I feel there's something that is calling you. So I'm totally vibing with these cards right now. They're resonating for me in my own personal life. And I feel for some of you, like for me, there's land that is calling me. We've been looking for a home and we have potentially found one, but this land is calling to me. And I feel there's something here that is calling to you. And you're seeing it, and you're maybe visualizing, like this woman is looking at the globe. To me, it looks like she has chosen a path. Maybe you have two options. Perhaps you're at a crossroads, and this is why you're making a decision, trying to figure out, okay, which path to take. And it's an opportunity where you really get to focus on creating abundance within your own experience in life. And you are the one that's called it in. You are the force that created all of this, that has unfolded everything. The unfolding is the manifestation taking form. Okay, so this is what you, my friends, are doing, Gemini. So yeah, I feel that, I don't know if you're moving, this is the kind of energy I'm getting, is you're in a completely different environment, doing something different that you did in your life previous to before you starting this thing. So I used to work a 9-to-5 job. So I used to get up and my whole environment was different, the way I did things. And then when I started to work from home and doing YouTube, it's a completely different world than the world I was living in. So this is what this feels like for some of you. This is the energy that you're in alignment with it. And there are a lot of synchronicities that you are going to experience in your life tied to what's happening right now. And soul awakening is a part of that. So what I'm going to do now is pull a bonus card. This is the Alki Oracle deck. It is a Spirit Warrior deck. The reason why I chose this is because I connected to the fierce love energy through these cards. So let's see what Spirit wants to share with you through this. So we are getting for you, Gemini, Nemesis, she who avenges. So the energy of Nemesis, now some of you might be resonating with the image of this card, revenge, outcome, and justice. So let's pull the interpretation here and read that to you. So Nemesis, she who avenges teaches a powerful lesson. Fight poison with poison and both sides will lose. Revenge may seem the best answer, but carefully consider the outcome. How much of yourself are you willing to lose when faced with someone who has set themselves against you? Even if you wear a mask, you cannot hide from your own actions. Nemesis is the inescapable one who exacts retribution from those who would set themselves above the higher powers. This Nemesis card serves as a caution when drawn. Nemesis asks you to check your motives. Does your need for retribution lead you into a place you may not wish to be? If you have already made a bad choice, don't despair. There isn't anyone who can claim to have never made a poor decision before. So moving forward, think about the consequences of your choices. Should your need for punishment fall within the legal purview, let those sworn to justice take over. Do not take matters into your own hands. This is a case of calling on justice, then stepping back to let the cards fall where they may. Set up firm boundaries to include whatever makes you feel safe. So again, set up boundaries to include whatever makes you feel safe, and then let justice prevail. Okay? So I feel this is the energy of the soul awakening, but also the Ace of Wands coming in together. So we have 3 journaling prompts. Feel free to write these down and use them, Gemini. Why am I called to this action? Why are you being called to this action? How important is it to you? And how will I harm myself by taking revenge if that's what you're feeling? Maybe the action you're wanting to take is revenge because you're trying to protect what is yours. And this might lead you down a road that changes your world, right? So there's many ways that these cards can show up in our lives, and Spirit is just bringing in a perspective that you might not be seeing through Nemesis. So let's pull a bonus card now and see what else you might be seeing in your life as far as angel numbers. So if you're seeing this number, remember the message of this card. So we are getting for you 0000. You have limitless potential. This is connecting to the Ace of Wands, limitless potential, everyone. So it serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there is no reason you can't make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. So try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of any kind of tension and relax in that experience, in that moment. And some of you might be resonating with the keywords here. There's a reset, relaxation, unknown, surrender, finish line, success, and victory here. Okay, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for spending some time with me. All right, so those of you that have made it this far in my video today, thank you so much for your love and support. Your presence here means so much to me. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.